Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Just about set for football now from Raymond James Stadium in Tampa. Today, a good one in store. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The second-year man, Cam Little, has the honors. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
I mean, you talk about a career resurgence. In his time in Tampa Bay, I mean, think back, Mike, former #1 overall pick, Heisman Trophy, and then the Cleveland Browns, the team that drafted him, they pretty much said, you know what, we're going to move on without you, and it took Baker Mayfield a little time to find where that next home that believed in him, and since he landed in Tampa Bay, he has taken the opportunity.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. Parker Washington is deep for Jacksonville. This kick hangs up, and a fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. So here come the Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall pick out of Clemson.
So he's entering season number 5, and make no mistake about it, Mike, at times he has shown flashes of brilliance, but they just can't seem to put it all together to be a perennial playoff contender. Now new coach, new situation, can he become the franchise quarterback that they need him to be, that they drafted him to be? Because if he can turn in those consistent high-level performances, I think he can change the future of this franchise pretty quickly.
Get this one down to the 35-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
They'll run, and it's a man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he will get into the end zone. Facial shooting. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The Bucs offense ready to get going with their second possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State, Emeka Egbuka. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
A gain of 47 on the play. Complete to Emeka Egbuka.
They send Godwin in motion.
10 at the 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Winger. And the Jaguars are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Jaguars offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go!
To throw is Lawrence. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. He sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
They go play action for Lawrence. Open man left side. He's got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. 1st down, Jacksonville.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Hey, easy, Ralph. Here we go.
Once again, it's ETN. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down.
Hey, here we go.
Lawrence going to give it to Newton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Jaguar 1st down.
Hey, line.
Right back to Newton. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Hey.
Now here's Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And up, it's Tootin. And the Jaguars are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Jaguars on top. We'll have more from Tampa after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal as we are ready to get back underway. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out, and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it, and the Jaguars move out on top, 14-0. 14. Buccaneers, nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. The hole closes quickly. They'll pick up about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
There's a reception for Chris Godwin. Down to the 10. And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Facial Tootin, heading back for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now Lawrence. Over the middle, it is Strange. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Jacksonville. Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
10 more yards. He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Hey,
10 yards on the pickup.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First down.
hey.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
On the give, it's ETN. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
Hey, Rob.
At the Buccaneers, 28.
On the ground, here's Tootin. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Third down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down.
It's just been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Second down, they need 7.
On red.
Lawrence now. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. What can they do here on third down and 7?
The coverage by Zion McCullough.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That is caught at the 3. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
Now the Bucs will take their first time out. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready up. Hey, easy. There we go.
Tootin will get into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Next to score, Jaguars 21. Buccaneers 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10.
The Buccaneers offense and receiver Chris Godwin set to take over again. From the 35, it's first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans.
A gain of 12 yards. Complete to Mike Evans.
On first down is Mayfield. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Godwin working the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain, and that'll set up fourth down. And a pretty good result there. That's out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. Clock running. Lawrence hurries his guys to the line.
15 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. That'll be intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
180!
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. A short one there to Otten. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That is hot. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Bucs draw closer here. It's 21-14. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no return here. This is a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. Get this to the tight end, Johnny Munt.
Lawrence's pass.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here comes 2nd and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Lawrence. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Brings up 3rd down and 4.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Jags offense and their running back, Facial Tootin, heading back for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ryan!
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
That's to the right side and incomplete. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Lawrence. There's the rookie out of Colorado, Travis Hunter. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go.
This run straight ahead for Etienne. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Now Etienne. And he's going to have the first down yard. Across the 50, to the 48.
It's a gain of 8. And the Jaguars first down.
Hey, Lion!
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And we'll give him 6 here. He gets down to the 41-yard line. Second down, they need 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Run over center now with Tootin. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Jaguars first down.
Another run here with Tootin. Face to run inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Jaguars first down.
Red on red.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars
On the give, it's Tootin. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
the 18-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Lawrence. The outside, complete to Thomas. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple of yards short of the marker. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Lawrence. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. Little now, following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The
veteran Mike Evans, he's heading back out onto the field with the rest of the Tampa Bay offense. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. And he looks past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7 from the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They send Godwin in motion. 2nd down throw from Mayfield. Quick slant into the hands of Ibuka. And he will score. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown Buccaneers. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Bucs are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Bashal Tootin, heading back for their next possession. They'll run on first down, and here's Allen. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down in bounds. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Lawrence. There's that man again. Another catch.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now here's Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
The Jaguars, first down. It's a gain of 10.
Hey.
First down, Jacksonville.
Now a handoff, Etienne, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
Red on red. Hey, attention.
Lawrence now on second down. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down.
Red on red.
Up the middle, here is Chitman.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's brought down by Jones. It's a loss of a yard.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, Rob.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He's going to have the first down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues.
Gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. First
Hey, easy,
down.
Ralph.
They'll run. It's Tootin. And he's into the end zone yet again. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. The Buccaneers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Good. 180.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they will finally run him down. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
To number 13, Mike Evans. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
20.
A give. This is Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
180.
Here's Mayfield. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
On the coverage.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Hey, Ghost.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. This a must stop for this defense. Facing third and long. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Buccaneers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Out right and catch made. That's Ibuka. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and
They
4.
send the tight end in motion.
28-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Luiken on the tackle. A loss of 1.
To throw is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
4 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Tight end going in motion here.
38-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. That one is caught by Ibuka. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 35-yard line.
On second down, Baker. Looking for Ibuka. He's got it again. And he will score. Game on. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Brian Thomas now in the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. They'll run, and he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Going to need a big play now. Third down and long.
Third down and 11.
Mayfield to throw. Godwin working the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with first down.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That ball intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the ties. This is 1st and 10.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
They'll run here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Here's 2nd down.
The tackle. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
They send Evans in motion.
7-yard line.
Baker to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers will go up by 7. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Washington now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Lawrence. This one caught left side, that screen. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. And caught by the tight end screen. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. Got a man downfield, it's Thomas. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Down to 1 timeout left. They're going to try to get to the line.
1st down, Jaguars.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win. And the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That is incomplete. Give them credit, they were going for the win, but it remains a 1-point deficit.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play. Barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a win here for the Buccaneers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that